All right, Shalom. I want to start off, man, as always, by giving our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Baha HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity, and also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this lesson, I just wanted to do a quick World War III update. And as you can see before you here, this is a video that is being currently did by WW News. And I paused their live news feed here just to get the scoop on the situation that's going on right now with Ukraine and NATO. All right. And as you can see here, the title of the video reads, Russia-Ukraine War Live. Ukraine gets first F-16 with deadly NATO missiles against Moscow. Now, we know that this war between Russia and Ukraine has been going on for the past 2 years, all right? And as time has went on, the tension has increased. More and more threats have been said to one another. More violence has increased, man, and it's beautiful, okay? And this is all the will of the Most High God, Yahweh, okay, the God of the Israelites. It's his will that World War III happen, that the war of Armageddon take place. And these are the stepping stones that's going to lead to a nuclear fallout, all right, in which all these nations will shoot off ICBM missiles. And ultimately, in the midst of that chaos, Babylon the Great America will be destroyed. Now, granted, other parts of the world will be hit by nuclear missiles, okay? That's in the scriptures. But the ultimate judgment, all right, the grand scheme of things, Babylon the Great is going to be completely wiped out, man. And this is what the true believers are looking forward to, all right? The true prophets are looking forward to Babylon falling because it's prophesied in the scriptures, okay? So I'm going to play We On News here clip of this situation, and then I get into some precepts, man, all right? So here we go.
Force of intercontinental ballistic missiles. These developments underscore a growing nuclear arms race as enhance their nuclear capabilities amid escalating geopolitical tensions. The strategic decisions taken in Washington will play a crucial role in shaping the balance of nuclear power, with far-reaching implications for global security. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
For more on this, we were earlier joined by Dmitry Babich, political analyst, Russian international news agency Sputnik from Moscow. Listen to what he had to say.
Because this is the most humane way of showing that you are unhappy and that you are a nuclear power. Having drills is much better than testing your weapons on your adversary. Unfortunately, as you know, not only the United States, but also their European NATO allies allowed Ukraine and encouraged Ukraine to strike at targets inside Russia. And we all understand that Ukrainians cannot do it themselves. They cannot hit Siberia without help from the States, without help of their satellites, of their computer scientists. This is all done with the help of the United States. So when whole cities in Russia are being devastated by missile strikes, how can you remind your opponent that you are a nuclear power? This is very dangerous, what you are doing. You have drills. This is the most humane and the safest way of reminding your opponent that you exist and that you have nuclear weapons.
Ukraine has finally received its first batch of F-16 fighter jets from NATO allies. Our next story decodes how this delivery, while touted as a game changer, may prove to be more symbolic than strategically significant in the ongoing conflict with Russia. Take a look.
The arrival of F-16s in Ukraine has been heralded with much fanfare. But the reality may be far less dramatic than the hype suggests. As the skies over Ukraine prepare for a new player, questions linger about the true impact these aircraft will have on the battlefield. Moscow has issued a dire warning that it will shoot down US-built F-16 fighter jets sent to Ukraine, and that the F-16s would have no significant impact on the course of the war. F-16s can fly up to twice the speed of sound and have a maximum range of more than 2,400 kilometers. The multi-role fighter jet is capable of operating at exceptional altitudes when flying above 50,000 feet. They are armed with 2,000-pound bombs and advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles. These jets also carry powerful multi-barrel cannon and advanced electronic countermeasure pods. But far from being caught off guard, Russia has been preparing meticulously for this moment. Moscow's forces have reportedly been readying advanced air defense systems and countermeasures, potentially negating much of the F-16's supposed advantage. The Russian military's vast numerical superiority in aircraft, estimated at 10 times that of Ukraine's projected F-16 fleet, further diminishes the impact of this new addition. While President Zelensky asserts that Ukraine needs at least 130 F-16s to neutralize Russian air power, the current commitments from NATO allies fall far short of this target. The handful of jets promised by Denmark, the Netherlands, and Norway, while a step forward, is unlikely to shift the balance of power significantly. Moreover, the logistical challenges facing Ukraine in deploying these jets are formidable. With limited suitable runways, vulnerability to Russian attacks, and the need for rapid pilot training, the operational readiness of these aircraft is also questionable. Ukrainian pilots, forced to compress years of training into mere months, may struggle to fully exploit the F-16's capabilities against seasoned Russian adversaries. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
So, okay, man. So that's all I'm going to play there on that piece. Okay, this is a live news feed from WION News, man. But I wanted to highlight something that she said in her overview, all right, of that military drill. She said that Russia said if Ukraine receive these fighter jets, that they will shoot them down pretty much with no problem, okay, and that they have been preparing for those F-16 fighter jets with highly technical, defense systems and also their own warplanes, and said pretty much that those F-16 won't impact the war, pretty much not a bit, okay? So Russia is preparing, man, all right? But this is a telltale sign that this war is really between NATO, America, and Russia, because they are the ones who are providing these F-16 fighter jets, okay? Now, if you Google the F-16 fighter jet, all right, these are American-made jets. So America has a hand in this war. And this is what, the brothers, okay, the prophets, the apostles, brothers have been warning this since the beginning, that, hey, this war is really between U.S., NATO, right, against Russia. We've been knew this, man. And really, if you understand the situation in Ukraine, you know that this war really started back in 2014, all right, during the Obama administration, if you understand, okay? And actually, you had a NATO general come out and say that live on TV, okay, that it started back in 2014. So this is very serious, man, all right? This is very serious, and these things will ultimately lead to the war of Armageddon. Now, I have a few precepts that I'll read, and then I'll close out, man. This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1 in the GNT Bible. It says, the Lord Yahweh controls the mind of a king as easily as he directs the course of a stream. So when you see these different rulers, presidents, governors, right, these leaders of these nations make decisions, you got to know that it's the Most High God Yahweh who's making them make the decision, okay? With Ukraine receiving these fighter jets, all right, that was the Most High's decision. Now, Russia already came out and said, look, y'all get these weapons, we're going to get a little more violent with you. Because Russia understands the impact that those F-16 fighter jets could have. So they're like, hey, man, look, if you get this stuff, bro, we're going to step it up a notch, okay? Because those jets could, bring some damage to Russia and their cities, right? So this all going to increase the war, man, okay? And make these kings step up their military aggravation, so to speak, or their military might, and eventually it's going to be an all-out war, man. Okay. Revelation chapter 16, starting here at the 14th verse, GNT, it says, these are the spirits of demons that perform miracles. These three spirits go out to all the kings of the world to bring them together for the battle of the great day of almighty power, or Yahweh, right? So the kings of the earth, man, they're being gathered for war. Hands down, okay? Hands down, man. And I'm excited, bro. Seeing news like this break, it's very exciting to see, bro. Because you know that eventually, all right, man, this thing is going to pop off. And ain't no turning back, bro, Ain't no turning back from this. It's only going to get worse. And eventually those missiles will be shot off, okay? Verse 15 says, listen, I am coming like a thief, right? This is Yahweh Shah speaking. He says, happy is he who stays awake and guards his clothes, so that he will not walk around naked and be ashamed in public, all right? This is a parable for the truth, okay? Happy is he who stays awake and guard his clothes, right? There's you having the truth, man, okay? Being covered by the truth, right? It says, so that he will not walk around naked and be ashamed in public, okay? So you're pretty much covered, man, all right? But if you don't have this truth, if you're not awake in the spirit, then you are naked, right? Not in the sense that you don't have clothes on, but spiritually you are naked, right? And you don't want that to happen, okay? Because Yahweh Shah will come upon you like a thief, man. And the 16th verse says, then the spirits brought the kings together in the place that in the Hebrew is called Armageddon, right? Which in the Hebrew is Har Magadwan, right? Mountain of troops. That's what it is, okay? Mountain of troops, pretty much, which goes hand in hand with Joel 3, right? 3 and 9, okay? Of them gathering together. All of this go together, man, okay? Last precept I get here, Zephaniah chapter 3 and the 8th verse. It says, just wait, the Lord Yahweh says, wait for the day when I rise to the occasion, rise to accuse the nations. I have made up my mind to gather nations and kingdoms in order to let them feel the force of my anger. The whole earth will be destroyed by the fire of my fury. So this is the Most High will, to gather these nations, to gather these kingdoms for this final war of Armageddon, man, in which he will bring great destruction upon the heathens and their armies, right? And bring down Esau and establish a righteous kingdom once the smoke clears, so to speak. So, Lord willing, those edify, man. Just wanted to say a few words on this. All praise Yahweh, Shem Shai, Shem Chakadash. Shalom.